Hi there, I'm Karith Foster. I'm a professional comedian, speaker, and diversity engagement specialist. And I'm excited to share with you why and how I want to revolutionize how we are having this conversation about diversity and inclusion. Because guess what, y'all? It needs a serious makeover. Because if it's been working, it's been doing a very bad job. It's not been working. That's actually the fact of the matter. And we see so every time we turn on the news, every time we hear about something happening on a college campus. I don't just want to be, the band-aid that comes in after there's been an incident. I want to be the probiotic that you take before it even gets to a headway. My methodology is one that I call Inversity. Now, Inversity sounds like diversity because it's very close. It still honors the history, the experiences, the unique qualities that we as individuals bring to the table. But instead of that being the focus, solely the focus, like regular D&I training is, Inversity is about acknowledging those wonderful, incredible things about us, but shifting the focus from what separates and divides us to what do we have in common? How can we be truly inclusive of one another? But most importantly, how can we be introspective? Meaning understanding your value, your worth, your connection to humanity. Because here's the thing, when you can see those things in yourself, that's when you can see them in someone else. And we've been trying to work from the outside in for decades now, and putting people into more categories. Well, you're diverse if you fall under this category. If you're a woman, a person of color, part of the LGBT plus category, differently abled, right? You practice a not so mainstream religion. Well, you're not diverse if you don't fall into any of those categories. If you're just a straight cisgender white male, we're creating victims and villains. And I don't know anyone who voluntarily wants to be put into those categories. That's not right. It's not fair. And it certainly doesn't bring people together. So my answer, my solution is Inversity. And through Inversity, what I teach people to do is to care. And that's an acronym for having conscious empathy, active listening, responsible reactions, and environmental awareness. Now, I'm a professional comedian, so I'm going to have humor as part of this because you know what? These are serious topics, and I'm not saying that they shouldn't be taken seriously. One of the best ways, one of the tools that I feel so gifted to bring to this conversation is the ability to use humor, because I don't want anybody to feel like they're being lectured at. This isn't supposed to be a lecture. This is supposed to be an experience. You know, when something's an experience, it resonates deeper within you. It's life-changing for you. It's self-affirming. And I don't want anybody leaving any of my sessions feeling guilty, feeling shame, feeling like they've been victimized or re-victimized. I want everyone feeling engaged, inspired, and connected to one another. Because guess what, y'all? We are so in it together. We're in it together. So I have a few programs. One is Stereotype 101, which was developed specifically and especially for college and university campuses. Because what better time in your life are you going to be introduced to new people, new ideas, new thoughts? And that's another thing about diversity. Real diversity, yes, it's all the things I'd listed before, but it's more than our skin color. It's more than our gender. It's more than how we identify. It's politics, it's religion, it's our age, right? It's our ability, it's our thoughts. You know, diversity of thoughts and ideas is really critical, and we can't push that to the wayside. So what I want to do is bring everyone in your school together. I want to do it in a really fun and engaging way that, again, leaves people inspired and connected. I have another program called Inversity Solution and another program called You Can Be Perfect or You Can Be Happy, which is also the same title of the book that I wrote. And, you know, when we talk about understanding our value and our worth and how we get to that, well, that's what You Can Be Perfect or You Can Be Happy is about. So many of us are trying so hard to be these perfect people. I know I was trying to be the perfect daughter, the perfect friend, the perfect student, the perfect girlfriend. To what avail? You know, what did that cost me? And when I look back at my life, I see what it cost me. It cost me time, it cost me energy, it cost me money, and it cost me confidence and experiences that I didn't think I was good enough for certain things. So what I want to do is help people understand there is no such thing as perfect, but you can choose happy. Now, there is a caveat to that, and that is that happiness is not a constant, and that's okay too. But what I do with all of my programming is take people through an incredible experience to better learn themselves so they can better learn and connect with others. Thank you so very much. I can't wait to see you at your college or university.